A tragic crash on the Castries to Grosile Highway on the evening of Sunday, August 15th, around 6:30 p.m., claimed the life of 29-year-old Ian Fontinelle Jr. CCTV footage of the violent crash has since gone viral. Fontinelle died after his motorcycle collided with a pickup van. Overwrought with grief, mother of the deceased, Vincentia Gabriel, labors to come to terms with the passing of her son.
He was such a darling to me, and last night I realized I lose him. I lose my whole life. I just lose him. I just lose my life. My whole life. I don't even know how I live without him.
Fontenelle leaves behind no children. His mother says his partner is also heartbroken by the untimely loss.
That's his girlfriend. And the girlfriend up there, she just moaning, screaming, bawling, everything. You understand? She was by me yesterday. She was home. Because she tell me he come down from in town, he come home, he bathe, and he tell her when he come in, he going up the road and all. And all she heard, he was in an accident. So they say he died, but we say no. I tell her no, he had died. So we went to the hospital, and I saw him on the bed, dead.
Miss Gabriel says her son had a love for motorcycles. Racked by a sense of foreboding, she cautioned the young man to drive carefully. The premonition came mere days before the fatal crash.
He had like bike, because the last time there, up to Wednesday, I told him I dreamt he had an accident on the bike, but I didn't. I tell him I see he had an accident, but it's by the market, like he hit a pole. You understand? So I met him going down the road, and I tell him, Junior, be careful on the bike, you know, because I was going to the MASH school. They had the eye clinic there. So I tell him, Junior, be careful, you know, because I dream you had an accident on the bike. Last night, when the girlfriend come there, I tell him, I dream how he had an accident. He told her, I tell him that he had an accident on the bike. And then I was home. She went to her home. She told me she come back and check me. Then they come and tell me like that to, if I hear what happened, I tell them no. So the girl telling me, well, sit down. I tell her, what happened to Junior? Because we call him Junior. What happened to Junior? Then she tell me like that he had an accident and they hear he died. So I tell her, no, Junior, I died. No. You understand? And then we went to the hospital last night, and I see him on the bed. The doctor told me they pronounced him dead.
Father of the deceased, Ian Fontinelle Sr., says his firstborn son, who bore his name, was a quiet and caring individual. He reflected on his son's fateful decision to return to motorcycle riding after a hiatus from the two-wheeled vehicles.
He used to be driving four-wheel vehicles, and all of a sudden I just see he gone into bike again.
And so was your shock and to see something like that happen?
Yes, I just spoke to him first, then I tell him be careful if that bike he take back again. Just first day I talk to him. And I tell him that bike he take back again, be careful. That's my last words to him on first day.
Joel Leon describes his brother as a defender and someone he could always count on.
With him being gone, everything going to change dramatically. And the entire neighborhood going to feel it because, I mean, like I said, he was a community leader. He was liked by many. And his memories will live on, so we just hope that it goes well and he actually gets some justice even though he's dead. Because that accident wasn't a normal accident.
Leon says the family shudders when reminded of the news of the demise of someone adored by all loved ones.
To be honest, we don't even know how to deal with it because seeing the video, we cannot even see how that happened because you saw two bikers. You didn't see the foot biker and he was the foot biker. And then you just see the van just ram him and shift him off the road and the van itself just goes straight in the casco. So either that driver was intoxicated or he just wasn't paying attention to the rider itself. Like they say, drivers don't have no respect for riders nowadays. And that's exactly what I seen in the video. So yeah, that's like, no, they hit him from the front and they shift him. There was not behind it. And if you notice, the bike literally, he saw he couldn't pass. So he literally backed down the bike. The bike was literally in the back, literally in the tail light of the next van. on the center lane, from what I seen. And he still got knocked there. So at this point in time, the family trying to grieve with it, well, deal with it easily, but no, it's not going to be that easy. The fact that we cannot see him as yet, the case, well, yeah, it's a hard situation.
Police reports indicate that the driver of the pickup van involved in the crash is a foreign national who is now in custody, assisting law enforcement with the investigation. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.